Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be filming a recipe for an egg roll in a bowl. Now I think that I've talked about this recipe before on my channel, but I don't think that I necessarily put it in a standalone video by itself. It is essentially an egg roll in a bowl, but without the egg roll wrapper, so to speak. So it is going to be a lower carb version, and I have made it before. I really do enjoy it. It's a Sunday today when I'm filming this, and so I just want to kind of get myself set up and prepared for the week ahead so that I can just have some easier grab and go options, but not necessarily bad options for myself, for my family, so on and so forth, just to make the week easier, to be honest with you. So egg roll in a bowl is one of those things that I would like to make today. I am extremely tired today, and that probably translates onto the camera. So if I look tired, that would be why. It's just been a very busy weekend. So if you want to see this recipe, go ahead and keep watching. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our egg roll in a bowl. Just to show you what ingredients I'm using 2 pounds of ground beef. Some recipes call for 1 pound, but I am doubling this. Unfortunately, I was out of green onion, so I did go ahead and use what I had on hand. I'm going to use some yellow onion chopped up finely in this recipe today. Instead of regular soy sauce, I'm using liquid aminos. I am going to use some sesame seed oil. A little bit goes a long way. It makes a huge difference in the flavor for this recipe. I'm going to use some just pre-made squeezable ginger that I purchased at the store. Really makes things easy, as well as some minced garlic that I also purchased at the store. You're welcome to use fresh as well. And then I am using 2 full bags of the classic coleslaw since I am doubling my recipe. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and get our ground beef cooked up. And once we get that into the pan, I am going to go ahead and add to this as well my chopped up yellow onion that I had on hand. Unfortunately, I didn't have any green onion in the house, so I went ahead and I used the yellow onion, and I am going to go ahead and just mix that in with the ground beef and cook it all together at once. Then when the ground beef is all cooked up and there's no more pink left, we're just going to go ahead and drain off any grease that is left in the pan. So we're going to go ahead and let this cook for a little bit. And I got the grease drained off, and then now essentially all that we are going to do is add our additional items in. Again, I'm doubling my recipe, so I did go ahead and use 2 full bags of coleslaw. You'll kind of see my second bag of coleslaw didn't quite fit in the pan completely, so I just went ahead and I put as much as I could in the pan. And as I think we all pretty much know, coleslaw tends to wilt down when you're cooking it. So once that cooks down a little bit, I do go ahead and add in the rest of the coleslaw. So we're going to get our ginger put in here. And then the next ingredients that we add is the garlic. I will go ahead and put below in the comment box exactly how much I used for the amount I was making. But honestly, you can do this part to taste. Next item that we're going to add into the pan is the sesame seed oil. And I did go ahead and add about a tablespoon of the sesame seed oil. And then we are going to add in our liquid aminos, a couple tablespoons of that straight out the gate. And I think I did end up adding some more. Actually, I think there was right around 4 tablespoons altogether. So again, just let all of this cook up together. You have a lot of flavorful ingredients going on. So a little bit goes a long way. However, as always, go ahead and add this to taste. So essentially, you're just going to want to let this cook together for a little while. And the longer you let it cook, you'll notice the more that the cabbage tends to cook down. So really, it's all a matter of preference and how long you want to cook it. I tend to want to let my cabbage get a little bit on the softer side, so that's what I did. And again, I added in the rest of my coleslaw at the end, just so that I could cook everything together at once. So yeah, here is the finished product. Honestly, it is so good. For the amount of ingredients that you use in this recipe, I mean, it looks like you spent a whole lot more time creating this than what you did. You've seen the amount of ingredients at the beginning of the video, and I'm telling you, it was not a ton of ingredients. I mean, you're looking at ginger, garlic, soy sauce, sesame seed oil, cabbage, ground beef. Did I miss anything? I don't think, oh, onion. So and again, you can add the green onion in. That would be preferable, to be honest. You could even garnish this with green onion. However, I had yellow onion, so I cooked it with my ground beef. This is a winner. You won't be disappointed. It is the end of the night here, and I went ahead and got my egg roll in a bowl, meal prepped, and it made quite a bit, so I'll be able to eat it for several dinners throughout the week. That's what's nice about that recipe, is that you can meal prep it in advance and it tastes good, you know, throughout the week. It lasts several days. So very minimal ingredients, super easy to make and very flavorful. If you guys end up testing it out and making it, go ahead and leave a comment in the box below. I would love to hear if you guys tried this recipe out. It is really a good one, and I think that you'll enjoy it. All right, as always, I want to thank you for your support, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.